Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Friday night WAFFLEBOARD breaks. We just have the one pick your player tonight. You guys filled that on Facebook, so thank you much for everybody getting their payments in. We're full on that. There's no spots left for that. We do have a double box on eBay for Sunday, so you guys could keep grabbing those spots. We'll be down to 33 boxes after today, so I'll delete whichever box hits from eBay. So, but there'll be obviously the 33, and then we're gonna have it looks like we'll have double box, 2 live fills, then a double box, and 2 live fills before I leave. So 8 more boxes will go before I head out to Florida on the 1st of July, and then it goes down to 25. So the reload will happen that last week before I leave. I will box up and make a video for the reload so we know what's going in. I don't have an exact number. We'll be down to 25, so I want to get in at least 14, 15, maybe 16, depending on what it is. I have 11 jerseys that are definite going in, all new names. And then I have at least a half dozen, which are a couple of them are repeat jerseys and repeat names. So I haven't decided. We'll see what comes in, possibly next week before I make the final reload decision. As you see on the table there, and went live on eBay today for next Friday, is those unlimited graded Hit Parade hockey cards. So it's a really, really nice headliners list. Obviously, every card is going to be graded. They're not all going to be as good as those headliners, but there's some top quality stuff that's in there. The McKinnon, PSA 10, Young Guns, as well as Tage Thompson and Beniers and a couple of Minnesota Wild guys, and Phil Kaprizov and Boldy Clear Cut. I mean, it's a pretty nice headliner list. So I figured I'd give those a couple shots. Kind of tired of the Hit Parade jersey boxes because we've been 50-50 on licensed and customs, and I'd rather knowing every one of these come out of here is going to be a nice graded card. The partial is pretty extensive. I mean, there's no idea which cards are in for which players, but hopefully you get at least something decent. But I threw those on. The first box is up on eBay. Doesn't really make which box. I'll have somebody in the room pick which one we're opening, but the first one is up there for Wednesday. We'll see how that goes. Obviously they're only $5 a spot to start. And the unsolds will probably lower the price when at the end of Wednesday to see who wants to grab those. But like I said, every single team on the partial, I looked at the partial. Every single team is represented on the partial. So I mean, there's at least one graded card for every team that's available. There's no team other, and that's another thing. There is a Connor Bedard on the sell sheet that will go to Chicago. That's also listed in my auction descriptions. That is definitely going to Chicago. We know they're going to take them in basically like a week or so. 100% they're going to take him, so that'll go to him. It's unlike the jerseys when you can have a no team other because he's not claimed yet, he's not drafted yet. The jersey is a junior's jersey or Canada jersey, whatever it may be. So that can go to no team other, but it's different with the cards. I don't want to have a no team other. So it looks like everybody on the checklist is on an NHL card except for maybe him, maybe even the Jack Quinn. There's Jack Quinn in there for Buffalo, so that's definitely going to Buffalo, but he's drafted already. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, I don't know how many of you guys are into the cards as well as the memorabilia. I'm assuming most of you are. I mean, most of us all started with the cards anyway, still, here and there, but some of you are more avid with the cards. And I said, I know, we have a couple guys like Big Al has the limited cases. He buys the autographed limited Hit Parade cards. He buys cases of that. And, we have a good time, buying spots here and there with them. In fact, I was able to hit the headliner Ovechkin from the last series. So that's pretty cool. So, I mean, like I said, I just want to do something different, grab a couple of these. Nobody's doing the graded limited Hit Parade boxes. So, I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to carve out my niche with those, but it's nice to have something that's not on anybody else's, breaker page or, is available spots on eBay. So we'll do that. Joe, the big announcement they made, eBay looks like they're cutting back and cracking down on card breakers. I I'm not sure how far that'll extend into memorabilia, but it may be a complete blanket about all breaking. But they're approving eBay sellers on a one-by-one basis, and I did not get approval yet, so I don't know if I'm still part of the approval process. But you'll see starting on July 15th, they're not going to be allowing you to list any breaks of I guess packs, boxes, and cases. They're trying to narrow it down to a select few. I'm not sure. They don't even tell you how they decide who's going to get the verified status, but that's a big step forward with eBay trying to crack down on the massive amount of break listings that are in there anytime you search anything. So I'm not sure how much help. I'm sure there's a lot of complaints, I guess, across the board. I don't do as many card breaks, but I know I'm sure they have their legal department has to deal with issues from disappointed buyers and frustrated dealers. And, I'm not sure exactly what the politics goes into it, but that's something that's going to happen at the middle of July. So basically about a month from now. So that might be a drastic change. But like I said, we're mostly, like I said, we do Facebook fills during the week. That still seems to be open to us. I like having the eBay for the exposure, but at the same time, we understand that, they're doing it took many years before they even addressed whatever they're addressing. So it's a big change for everybody to adjust to. Some people pretty much do only, eBay, listings. And, a lot of you guys, like I said, Brad with his helmets and, Big Al with lots of his helmets as well as cards and jerseys and stuff. They do eBay as well as, live fills when they're on, for an hour or two, depending on who the breaker is. But like I said, everybody's kind of have to adjust to whatever rules they put into place. But, knowing you guys, I just recommend everybody to at least, like the Facebook page and be able to follow on there, because pretty much all the announcements I make are through Facebook page unless I'm making it live here to you guys during the break. So, like I said, other than that, we have the schedule. We have the double break on Sunday, and then of course I'll list, I'll make the changes necessary to the price list, and I'll put the preview post up and probably on either Sunday night or Monday, and then you guys will fill that, lickety split, no problem, because we'll be down to 32 boxes at that point. We'll be down to 33 after tonight. We'll be down to 31 after Sunday, so there'll be 31 boxes. So I have to make some slight price adjustments possibly. So, but we'll be down 31, and that'll break on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on how you guys are filling that, and then we'll do another one for Friday as well. So we're getting kind of into that zone. We'll do the double break on Sunday, and the 2 live fills during the week. And like I said, until eBay stops me from posting the double breaks, I might have to do it. I might have to do it live. So I meant to do it on the Facebook Live. So that'll take some work for me to kind of adjust, prices for the claim post. But it's like I said, we all have to play by eBay's rules when it comes to that. So there we go. Like I said, every box was claimed, every spot was claimed. So let's get to it. I said those. Like I said, I'm looking forward. I told you, like I said, I listed on the eBay listing. I'm keeping Tampa because I want that Kucherov, and he's the only Tampa Bay Lightning player on the entire partial. There may be others. There may be a Point or a Stamkos or a Vasilevsky in there someplace, but the only stated player on the checklist Tampa is that Kucherov. So I'm planning to play with you guys. Like I said, I don't do as many breaks as I could. So well, yeah, birds chirping. I don't know. Maybe that'll prevent me from being verified. Having the birds chirping. I actually threw the blanket over them today, so they're not as vocal because they think it's, I guess it's nighttime down here. But I still hear them. They're still making noise. The cats are even in here. They don't even care that the cats are here. So, but yeah, it's like I said, if that's a mark against me, that's a demerit in my verified possibility. Who knows? But like I said, I have. You guys know from my feedback rating, I have 15,000 plus as a buyer and seller for 20 something years on eBay. I've been there from almost get go. I wasn't doing piss dispensers, but I've been doing eBay for as long as I can remember. That's how the majority of my card collection, as well as jersey collections, a lot of that came from that. So it's I've seen it go from a good, decent, and I've seen it I remember when they bought PayPal. remember when they sold back PayPal. I mean, like I said, I was there for every step of the way. When from the breaking, then the breaking started to become a deal. I was, right there at ground zero, watching it happen and being a customer as well before I was doing the breaking. So, like I said, we got to play by the rules, but at the same time, you definitely would like it to be a little more friendly to that atmosphere, but I guess they don't want to. I mean, they consider it in the broad scheme if they consider it strict gambling, but I mean, fantasy football is gambling if you want to break it down. I mean, how many millions of Americans play fantasy football every weekend? So there's a million ways of gambling. Certain things that they can have more control over than others. There's always going to be a sport like a sore loser that's going to bring things down. But people that enjoy doing it, like I said, I love the rush of hitting. At the same time, I know the bummer of not hitting. At the same time, when you're chasing spots, it's even tougher when we're doing the Facebook fills because you're getting beat out for spots, and then if that spot hits, then you feel worse, like you've been invested in this spot, but then you have 2 or 3 people shooting for the same spot. So it's like I said, I've been in your guys' shoes. I've been there. Everything that possibly could happen, good or bad, I've been exactly in your shoes. So that's why I feel for you guys as much as I feel for the dealers. So it's like I said, I'm not getting rich, doing these breaks, but it's obviously you make some money off of it, but it's I'm not one of these multi-million-dollar a week break. I mean, we see people that probably raking in tens and $20,000 worth of profit from breaks on a weekly basis. So it's like I said, I mean, they really don't care about the little guy. I mean, obviously they want to cater to the big guys, but we'll see. We'll do what we can. Like I said, other than that, like I said, we have the Hit Parade Limited graded is Wednesday. We'll have Facebook, claim posts that'll go up for either Tuesday or Wednesday break. And then obviously we're going to do next Friday as well. We'll do another one for next Friday. So it's you guys are in the zone. You guys are able to grab your spots. Everybody's good about their payments. You miss out on guys and you grab a guy you didn't expect to hit and that guy hits. That's just the way breaking is. So so let's see what we go. Let's get our random here. Let me bring my 2 randoms. Okay, there we go. Okay, and I took out, what was our last box? Our last box was number 13. That was the Shane Doan. Big Al hit that, so that's gone. So now we have 34 possible boxes all the way through to the ends. 61 is our last one. The real 61, not the fake 61. The one, the 62 is the fake 61. So there we go. 34 boxes. We'll do 5 or more on a random. So we got 7 it is. Lucky number 7. So it'll be 7 times. See which box we break. And then we'll be down to 33 for the Sunday double box. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Obviously, it's a little bit cheaper per spots. It averages out depending on why the majority of them are. A couple of the hotter spots tend to go a little bit higher. But I enjoy doing this, and I always give you guys a chance to get some spots. Cheapies here and there where you can. So 7 times it is. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and the box we're going to break it tonight is box number 30. One of the old boxes. Box number 30 it is. Okay. Let's get back over here. Box number 30. Congratulations to whoever it's going to be. It's definitely one of the old boxes. Let's see what we got. Okay. Get our boxes out of the way. Okay, box number 30 right in the middle there. I'll be able to add 3 boxes in the fill, so we only have 6 on the side. So we got 9 inside right now. So see how we do. Good luck. Box 30 it is. Box 30. With the originals. There's about 2/3 of the old and new. There we go. Box 30. Okay, and a nice Adidas. One of our cheaper spots too. Frederick. Anderson. Fanatics COA. Frederick Anderson. Nice Toronto Maple Leafs Adidas, man. They're beautiful jerseys. Even though he's not there anymore, but they're just really nice. Frederick Anderson, nice silver paint pen with the Fanatics COA. Nice Toronto Maple Leafs logo. We had a Toronto Maple Leaf junkie that used to be in our room, but hasn't been showing up anymore, so hasn't been able to grab this stuff. Very good. Honor, pride, courage. Not cups. Not playoff wins. Well, I did take on my boys this year in the first round, so at least they have that going for them. But with 4 players at $10 million, you got to win some games. There we go. Frederick Anderson. Let me see. He said he usually sits around in all of our breaks, so you'll grab that today. Frederick Anderson goes to Ron. Congratulations, Ron. Frederick Anderson to Ron. There you go. Congratulations. Like I said, very nice white. I said those white shirts are tough. I mean, like I said, it's a bear sometimes to keep them pristine, but if they've kept in the bag, they haven't been mounted or dusty or anything like that. They look real nice. So that the beautiful Toronto Maple Leafs white Adidas. I don't even actually have a Maple Leafs. I don't think I have a single Maple Leafs Adidas in my PC. I have a Matthews Fanatic. I have a Sundin. I think CCM, is it? I think it might be. I don't remember what it is. It's not Reebok. I don't know what it is. And I think some of the Maple Leafs I have in the PC. So yeah, so congratulations. Maybe a former Maple Leaf, but he had a really good year, obviously, in net for the Kings. Probably moving on. I'm not sure if he's a free agent or not, but yeah, like I said, congratulations to the the Vegas Golden Knights, the Stanley Cup champions. Even though it was a monster blowout in the 5th game, it was hockey's done for us. Unfortunately, we do have the draft coming, so that's everybody can kind of. I mean, obviously, when you have a generational player like McDavid, or with Connor Bedard, similar to when McDavid came in, there's a lot of hype about it. I mean, there's a lot of good players in the draft. I mean, obviously, Fantilli is, pretty much a franchise type center with a little bit of snarl to him. Obviously, there's, they got the Russian kid who Mitchkov might not come over until 25, 26, depending on that comes in. And then you have some 2 good North American guys. Will Smith, really nice, good center. Probably we'll see may go to San Jose. I don't know. Obviously, Columbus is eyeing up Neil Carlson. He could be the next kind of Sundin, Nicholas Backstrom hybrid. So you got some top-notch players at the top of the table. But obviously, with Connor Bedard being the franchise type player, going to Chicago, one of the original 6 teams, it's always going to be a bigger deal than normal. So we'll look forward to seeing the hype build for that coming. But congratulations to Ron again. So that was one of the late teams that he was able to snag. It was one of the cheapest. Let me see, we got that. It was a $5 spot. Very good. So we had one of the ones that sat around, $5. Can't beat a nice Adidas, Anderson Adidas Toronto Maple Leafs jersey. That's so $5 for that. So congratulations again. Like I said, I love getting these jerseys to you guys. Even though it wasn't one of the huger names. I mean, obviously the odds are getting better. So they're down to 33 boxes for 33 and 32 for Sunday, and that'll get us down. Good right before I head away, we're gonna burn through as many as we can basically until we get to my vacation, and then, like I said, I'm gonna list the first box of the reload. I'm gonna list that to go live on Tuesday when I'm away, so they'll end on Sunday. So that first double box with the reload will be that Sunday when I return. That seems to be the plan right now, but we'll see. I'm still working on that, so I haven't finalized the numbers, the picks yet. But other than that, like I said, I look forward to seeing you guys on Sunday with the double box. Enjoy the weekend. Take care.